Deadpool is very hard to describe. Deadpool is a mercenary for hire. He's kind of like a guy that is neither good nor bad. He's sort of morally flexible, but his backstory is that he was a guy who came down with terminal cancer, and in order to save his life, he was experimented on, and he was given the same regenerative healing ability that Wolverine was given. Except, unlike Wolverine, Deadpool's an asshole.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
Kind of lonesome back here.
Little help here.
Excuse me. Woo! Dopenda. Cool.
Dead. For 11 years, I've been trying to get Deadpool made, and that's given me plenty of time to think about how I would put Deadpool on the big screen. You know, but the goal going into the movie was only to just put the most faithful adaptation of, and not just a Deadpool, but of any comic book character ever in the history of comic books on the screen. And I feel like we got there with Deadpool.
You're probably thinking, this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a kebab. Surprise, this is a different kind of superhero story. To tell it right, we gotta take you back before I squeezed into red spandex.
It's challenging because your Deadpool works in a world where anything is possible. You know, he knows he's in a comic book movie. He addresses the audience directly. He knows who Ryan Reynolds is. He's like, you know, so sometimes when anything is possible, it can be very challenging to kind of create a framework that keeps the story moving forward. So for us, that was the biggest challenge.
Mr. Wilson, you've recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
We can fight this.
What if I told you we can cure you and give you abilities most men only dream of? I'd say that you sound like an infomercial.
Deadpool's sort of like my alter ego. I can think like Deadpool, and you know, sometimes it's a terrible thing because I'll say the worst thing I can think of. But you know, it works for the movie. Yeah, there's lots of jokes in there that I sort of just said that ended up in the movie, which was fun.
When I'm finished, your mutated cells will heal anything.
But you still think we're making you a superhero? We're making you a super slave.
It was one of those sets that there was a ton of laughter. I mean, we were just, you know, just pitching jokes all the time. So there's a lot of things that changed from the script once we were there. So just because we were having fun with it. So, you know, so I think when people see the DVD extras or whatever they're called these days, the home entertainment extras, they'll see like a scene in the movie where I say one joke, but then they'll see the 10 other versions of the joke right after. So that'll be fun, I think, for fans of Deadpool.
Whatever they did to me made my body indestructible. But my face...
Now, look at me.
No, look at it.
No, I don't want to.
Exactly. One of the great signatures of Deadpool is there's intense, over-the-top action in the movie, and that is backdropped and underscored by humor, and that's what makes those things really fun. But they're physically challenging. Yeah, you have to get in shape, and I spent 6 months before getting ready for it, because if I get hurt, then the movie stops, and we didn't really have the budget to just stop shooting for a while, so we had to make sure that everybody was ready to go and healthy. So I spent a long time getting in shape for the movie.
I didn't ask to be super, and I'm no hero. But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has come to be a superhero.
I really was attracted to Deadpool because I think it was time to see something different. I think, you know, that's one thing that Deadpool delivers, is a kind of game-changing attitude that some of the other ones can't really do. But I like all of them. I mean, I'm a fan of, you know, Batman and Superman and, you know, Iron Man and, you know, all these characters. I love them all. So, I mean, like everybody, you know.
Cue the music.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
If I had to go pee in that costume, it would take 20 minutes. How's that one? It takes a long time. That suit is very complicated.
I played a lot of roles. Damsel in distress ain't one of them.
Deadpool is an 11-year dream for me, so it finally comes true, and then you have this weird existential crisis afterwards of like, now what? You know, the thing I wanted for 11 years happened, now what? You know, so I have a bit of that right now.
Have you seen this man?
I love it. I'm so excited about it, yeah. Marketing the movie's been as much fun as shooting the movies.
Wait, did I leave the stove on?
X gon' give it to you.